to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I feel like for those of you who clicked on the title and saw scalp facial and you've never heard of those two words put together like that, you're probably like, what is she talking about? This is something that literally has changed my life. I feel like everybody and their mother needs to know about this, but I feel like no one is talking about this. And I found out about it and I was like, how come I've never heard of this before? How come I'm almost 27 years old and I've been on this earth for almost 27 years and I've never heard of the concept of a scalp facial? Anyways, that's about to change for you guys. I'm so excited that I get to be, for some of you, the first time that you have ever heard about this concept. It literally is life-changing and you literally will see results. Before I go on a tangent, because you guys know when I get excited I just go crazy and go all over the place, I am going to kind of tell you how I came across the scalp facial, why I was searching in the first place. I'll walk you through the whole process and then I'll show you some of the products that I use to kind of maintain the benefits of having the scalp facial. Okay, so first and foremost, how did I even come across this concept of scalp facial? Why was I even searching for something like that? And what the heck is it? When I started searching for a scalp facial, I didn't know I was searching for a scalp facial. So many of you know that at the beginning of the year, for the first 3 months, I decided that I was gonna go vegan. And although I really support veganism, I don't think that I was doing it the best and I wasn't doing it properly. And so because of that, I feel like I wasn't getting all the nutrients and nourishment that I needed for my body. I started to notice that I was getting extreme dry patches on my scalp. And so I went to a naturopath and she had mentioned to me that I was getting head eczema. She kind of was telling me different things that I could do to help from the inside out and just helping making sure that my scalp kind of gets back to normal. But I found that even when I started eating meat again and I was not vegan anymore, I still was suffering from this head eczema. And if you look closely at my head, like obviously you can't see it now, but even if you look at like the front patch here or maybe like little patches on my head, I do have big dry patches. For those of you who think maybe head eczema is like dandruff, it's not, it is different. I think you can probably look up the differences in it, but basically I have these white, like extremely white, that really stand out on my scalp because obviously my scalp isn't so white, but it's like stark white patches of just like dryness. And even if I just give it like a little touch, if I just like put my finger on it, just like the tiniest pressure, no pressure at all, literal pieces of my scalp will start to come off. It's really weird and it's a really weird concept and I don't want to like disgust you and get you guys all freaked out, but basically I was suffering from head eczema. So for me it was really embarrassing because I obviously have really dark black hair, and so when you have white stuff in really black dark hair, obviously it's going to stand out. And I felt like every time we would go out and I would be getting ready to do my hair, I would notice it, and even like I didn't want anyone standing beside me or standing near me because I thought, oh my gosh, if they're taller than me they're going to see it. And it really just turned into this thing that I was so self-conscious about. So I decided, I thought, you know what, there's gotta be a way that I can clean my scalp like really, really well. Like not just doing a mask, not just doing like some kind of shampoo and conditioner rinse. There's gotta be a way that I can really get in there and clean out my scalp. So I was really frustrated and I was just trying to think of ways that I could fix whatever was going on with my hair. And I knew that I was doing it from the inside out, but it was just not translating yet to the outer part of my scalp. And so I thought, okay, there has to be something I can do. So I went onto Google and I just started typing in like hair detox and ways to clean out scalp. I sat there and I was doing all these different combinations and I came across this salon in Toronto and I clicked on it and I started reading about this hair detox scalp facial. And I was like, this sounds amazing. They talk about this 4-step process on how to really clean out your scalp and make sure that all of the buildup from product and sweat and just, you know, dirt that's been up in your scalp really comes off. And they talk about the benefits, they talk about who should be doing it, which is basically everybody. I saw this and I was like, this is a godsend, like I need to try it. I've done the research, I find the salon and I figure out, okay, oh my god, these scalp facials existed. I never knew about it, but I have to try it. So I contacted the salon and I asked them if I could bring my camera because I thought if I'm gonna get a scalp facial, I want to walk you guys through the process. I want to show you what it's like because I'm thinking that most of you, like me, have never heard about a scalp facial or what it was or the fact that you need it desperately in your life. I feel like these are one of those things that you didn't know you need it, but as soon as you hear about it, you're like, yes, sign me up. How the heck did I not know about this sooner? So when you go into the website, and I'll obviously link the website for you down below, but when you go into the website, it talks about the whole 4-step process. It talks about what a scalp facial is. So this is a Korean treatment, and basically it operates on the belief that the skin that you have on your scalp is the same skin that you have on your face. And just like you're supposed to wash your face every single day, you're supposed to wash your scalp every single day. Now growing up, I always thought that you were supposed to wash your hair like every other day or every few days, and that you wanted oils to be in your hair, so on and so forth. We've all heard of it before. We all heard the don't wash your hair every single day, the oils are healthy. But this concept really changes that. It says that you should be washing your scalp every single day, or at least every other day. Now I've started washing my hair every other day, and I remember like my husband's mom would say she washes her hair every single day, and I would say that's crazy, you're not supposed to do that. But when I was there at the salon, and when they kind of started explaining to me how we share the same skin, and just like your skin on your face needs to get nourished every day, so does the skin on your scalp. And as they were explaining everything to me, I was like, wow, this makes total sense. They were even talking about with treatments, like if you go to a salon and you get like a keratin treatment or a perm, you think that you're changing your hair, you think you're making it healthier, but in reality, it's just putting a coating of products and chemicals onto the hair. It's not actually changing the structure of the hair or the molecule makeup. So basically you put this coating on, and then now you have these chemicals that are stuck in your scalp and your hair. I honestly learned so much, guys, and I really encourage you, if you can, to go, and if you talk to the girls who work there, or if you talk to Andrew if he's there when you go, you'll learn so much as well, and you will literally be mind blown. I learned so much in just the 1 hour that I was there, that my whole hair routine and hair care has changed. While I was there, I met the owner. His name is Andrew, and he's so extremely nice and sweet. The one thing that I thought really stood out to me about the owner was that you could tell that he was so extremely passionate about the work he was doing. This was just much more than, doing a facial for him. This was teaching people the fact that they need to take care of their hair, they need to be doing these things. And he was so knowledgeable. Like while I was sitting there waiting for my girl to kind of get ready and take me into my appointment, he was just talking to me, and he was telling me all of these different things about what a scalp facial is, and all of the things that people are doing wrong, and the misconceptions that are out there. And he wanted to inform me, he wanted to update me and kind of tell me how I'm supposed to be taking care of my hair, and all of these fun facts that I have never heard about or never thought about. And when he was telling me all this, I said to him, I don't think people know about this stuff, because all of the things that I had been hearing about hair care was everything that was mainstream, and everything he was telling me was complete opposite. I felt like everything he said to me makes sense, and over the month that I have been doing the scalp facial and doing the routine with the products, I feel like what he's saying really makes sense, because I see such a big difference in the health of my hair. Like I was saying, Andrew really feels passionate about this, and so when I was talking to him afterwards and I was telling him, about my YouTube channel and things like that, I was like, hey, can you hook me up with a code? And so I was so happy that he was willing to work with me, because for him, this is something that he wants people to know about, that this is something, just like you would do skincare, you need to do hair care as well. For me, obviously, I wanted you guys to try it, because I was like, this really was something that I feel so passionate about, and that I've incorporated now into my own hair care routine. So Andrew was kind enough to offer a 10% discount on all of the products anytime that you buy. If you go onto his website and you just use the code ruthrchin, you'll get 10% off all of his products. For those of you who also purchase something or go into the salon to get a treatment, you'll also get a cute little pouch like this. It comes in a pink as well. I got the gray one, and it just has the salon name and some cute little flowers. It actually reminds me of like Korea or Japan. Like it has a really nice print to it that I like. And he also was willing to give 10% off to your first time trying the treatment. So if you live in the Toronto GTA, anywhere like that, or if you're ever in the area and you want to try out the treatment at the salon, you can use the code ruthrchin and you'll get 10% off your first treatment. Honestly, guys, I highly suggest that you go in and you try the treatment. I promise you that once you do it, you'll want to continue doing it, because you'll see the results and you'll see how amazing your scalp feels. Your scalp, I promise you, will have a clean that you've never ever felt in your life before. This is something that men and women can do. I actually, as soon as I came home, I'm like to my husband, you need to go out and try it. So I'm booking him an appointment. I told my sister, and she's booking her husband an appointment, because it's just something that everyone should be trying. In the description box below, I will link the website and the discount code so you guys can check it out whenever you want. The first step is you walk into the salon and they're gonna do a scan, I should say. So basically what it is, it's like this tool. It kind of looks like what the doctor puts in your ear or your mouth, you know, to check your temperature and to look inside your mouth. And it basically looks like that, but it has a different shape. They take that and they take a picture of your hair and they take it at like 1200 zoom, 600 zoom, and I think like a regular zoom. So the first picture he took, he separated my hair and he could tell by the width of how much my hair was separated, like down the middle of my hairline, how much my hair was thinning. So for me, my result was that I had thick hair when he took my picture, but that my hair was thinning because the line was so wide.
It shows your hair parting line, right?
Yes.
Okay, so unfortunately it's wider than normal.
Okay.
Which means your hair density is below normal.
Lower, okay.
Okay, in other words, thinning hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what you have here.
Next he went in, and I'm gonna show you guys my pictures, so if you don't want to see them, I would skip the next little part because it's really disgusting. So then what they do is they take a picture at like 600 zoom, which shows you what your scalp looks like. So for me, my scalp had a lot of dirt and excess product that was kind of layered on top of my actual scalp, and you can see that in this picture right now.
Using 60 times magnification lens.
Okay.
Okay. You have a lot of buildup. Okay, so take a look at here. The white shiny thing all over here, that's not your scalp. It's called a flake.
Wow.
Flake means extra oil is called a sebum, coming from the hair root and mixed with your dead skin and product buildup, environment dust.
Wow.
And then it's coating your scalp.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like you have a buildup on your face.
Yes.
Okay, and then when you look at the root area, do you see white thing, round circle here?
Yeah.
There's a clog pore.
Wow.
Your hair pore is a clog.
Okay.
So when you have a clog pore on your face, what do you get? Pimple.
Pimples, yes.
Your scalp skin is the same skin as your face. You get pimple.
Yes.
Right? You have a buildup and you have inflammation by fungi, bacteria.
Okay, wow.
In certain case, it makes your scalp itch.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's itching.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they take a 1200 zoom to show each actual follicle. And this was mine. It's so nasty. When I was looking at it, I showed everyone the next day and I'm like, look how disgusting this is. But it's also really satisfying in the same way to see it before and after.
Now I'm gonna use 200 times magnification lens.
Okay.
So you can see much more in detail. What do you see? All the buildup, right?
Oh my God.
Look at it.
Oh my God.
Right. So it's really highly magnified. It shows, you know, your hair root area. Look at it. This is all buildup.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's not your scalp. You know, it's a buildup, and hair pore is totally clogged.
Wow.
Okay, and the color in the background look a little bit like pinky.
Yes.
Which means it's a broken capillary, you have inflammation and buildup under the root.
Wow.
That's what it says.
So Andrew did all that for me, and then once the assessment was done, I went in with the girl that was doing my hair treatment, and I believe her name was Jessica. So cool, because as soon as you sit down, they make you put on these like shoe booties, and then you put your feet into like a foot massager, and while you're getting the whole treatment, your feet are getting massaged at the same time. So before you even go in with the actual treatment, the first thing that you do is you're gonna get a massage. And you're probably like, wait a second, hold up. I thought you were getting a scalp facial. Why are you getting a massage? Well, the whole premise is that they want you to be really relaxed. They want the product to work really well. They want you to have no pressure that you're holding on to. They just want you to kind of like enjoy, and then it also helps the products as well. So they believe in just releasing all of the pressure from the pressure points. If any of you have ever had a hot stone massage, this first step is very similar to that. It's basically like this metal round cylinder tool that's heated up, and she puts it on your back area, and she focuses on those areas like where your upper traps are and where your shoulders are to really release that area. Then she'll take a really nice warm cloth and she'll put it on your back, and she starts to massage out those pressure points. She'll focus on your neck, she focuses on your head, on your shoulders. She really just makes sure that you're as relaxed as possible. And once that's done and you are kind of in your zone and you're feeling it and it's all good and groovy, you go on to the start of the hair treatment. So she first wets your hair. She's really just spraying like this water onto your hair, but it does have minerals in it and it does have different extracts, so it's like a cleansing water. And so she dampens your hair basically to the point that your scalp gets nice and wet, and then she goes in with the sea salt scaler. This is that exfoliant that I'm going to talk to you guys in a little bit because it was so good and it just felt so amazing. So she basically puts it onto your hair, she separates your hair, puts it onto your scalp, and then she rubs it into your scalp to really work up a lather and make sure that you're exfoliating all of the dead skin, the dandruff product off of your scalp. So once my whole head was covered, she went in with positive ion stick. It was basically like a metal rod and it had 2 balls on either end, and she really worked that into my scalp. This was just to help work the product more into my scalp to pull out all of the impurities and really make sure that I was getting like the most bang for my buck and getting all of the dirt and residue off of my scalp. So once we were done with the positive ion stick, she took this scalp massager, which is all the rave in Asia, and I actually went on Amazon and purchased one because I love the way that it felt. And when you use this product, when you're shampooing your hair, it really does promote hair growth. It promotes blood getting to your scalp. It promotes blood circulation, all of that. She had the sea salt scaler still on my head, and she took the scalp massager. It's like a vibrating massager that really works the product deeper into my scalp, and she moved that all over my head, back and forth, to really work the product and start vibrating that area. I'm making sure to shake everything up so all of the nasties and the impurities and the debris would come out. I think the coolest part of this whole treatment is when we had to put on this cap, and it basically was like a shower cap, but it was connected to a machine that basically gave your hair like a hair steam. It actually made you look like you were a nun by the time the thing was inflated, and it was like you were in like a hot air balloon, but only your head was in it, and there was all of this steam and warmness that would penetrate into around this little pouch. And although that might seem like it was painful, it wasn't painful at all. It felt really good. It's opening up the hair follicles. It's allowing all of the product that you put in to really penetrate into the skin and opening up the follicles, so whatever product you put in next can really absorb into your scalp. After we had the steaming session, it was time to wash everything off with shampoo and conditioner, so we went in with that. And while she was doing shampoo, she still used the scalp massager that she used before to really work the product into my scalp. And then the final step after that, when we came back, she just kind of combed out my hair, and then she put a hair serum into my hair, and then used that same stick, the one that she used before earlier, to massage the serum onto my scalp. After that, they just blow dried my hair for me, and then I was good to go. And then they show you the after picture. So I'm gonna show you guys once again, this was the before of my scalp when I went in, and this was the after. Can you see the difference? It's insane. And then this was the before super zoom, and this is the after over here. I know, it's just so crazy. This is why I'm so passionate, and this is why I'm like, you guys need to try it. This is so important. Just like I stress the importance of skincare and taking care of your face and making sure that you're using the best products for your skincare, this is the same thing. I'm so happy that I found them because I really realize now the importance, and ever since trying their routine, I literally feel like I see such a difference. It feels really good. And the one thing I loved about this massage is there was no point at any time where I felt uncomfortable. It was actually really relaxing, really nice, because you have a lot of things that are vibrating around your head. You're getting the massage when you first start. When they wash your hair, it's like a very nice wash feeling. So the whole time it's like a relaxing thing as well. There's nothing painful or there's no discomfort during this whole treatment. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the products that I picked up from the salon after I was done the scalp facial. Now the owner, Andrew, obviously mentioned to me, he's like, not everybody can come in all the time when they need to get their hair washed. So this is a great way for someone to continue doing the whole process at home until their next visit. And I've been using the products now for about a month, and honestly guys, mind blown. Mind blown, because the product's just so good. Like I mentioned, they're healthy products. They're all natural, they're plant-based, they're holistic, which you guys know I am a big supporter of. I highly suggest that all of your products are like this. So for me, the best part of doing this was knowing that I wasn't putting any chemicals back into my scalp or to my skin. So the first product I picked up is from Dr. For Hair, and it's a sea salt scraper. And honestly, I had never heard of a product like this until I went to the salon and they used it on me. And now I realize how, I guess, silly or how much I need it. Like as soon as they used it on me, I realized, yeah, that makes perfect sense that I should be doing that. But all this time before, I never thought to actually be exfoliating my scalp. All you have to do is you just twist this little nozzle up. So it's just a twist up nozzle, and then you pour it out. I don't want all the product to come out, but you pour it out. So you separate your hair and you kind of put it on your scalp, and then sea salt comes out in a gel type consistency. And then you basically work the product onto your scalp, and you kind of separate your hair back and forth, and then you put it on different parts of your scalp to obviously get the whole scalp. and it lathers up so much, guys. Like, you don't need a lot of this. The first time I used it, I think I used like half the bottle because I pressed too hard. You just need a little until you've done your whole scalp. It leaves such a tingly, refreshing, clean feeling on your scalp because you're exfoliating it. And for those of you who maybe have like a sensitive scalp and you've never exfoliated your scalp before, it's gonna feel so intense and crazy, but in like the best way possible. You know you're getting the best clean and that you're cleaning your hair in the way that you've never cleaned it before. And I promise you, the first time that you use this, you will realize why you need a product like this, because all the other times when using shampoo and conditioner, it's cleaning out your hair, but it's not cleaning out your scalp. And that's the most important thing that I realized when I went there, was the fact that your scalp is where your hair comes from. It's where the follicle grows, and as you nourish and keep that healthy, your hair becomes healthy in the process. So if you want beautiful hair, you gotta nourish your scalp and have a beautiful scalp. I even put this in my monthly favorites video because it literally was a life-changing product for me. It helps so much. And those dry patches that I was telling you guys about earlier, those white patches, when I put these on and I lather it up and I really work it into my scalp, those dry patches disappear. So this is just a great way, if for girls especially, if you guys use product like hairspray or any type of pomade or anything on your scalp, this is a great way for you to go into the actual scalp, not just on the hair, and clean it out and make sure that there's no product residue. So 100%, if you're gonna get one product from this video, I would say get this one. I would say get all of them, but if I had to pick one, I'd say get this one. Actually, I opened up all these products and I've been using them. I just saved the boxes so I could show you guys what it looks like in the boxes. So this is the full-size version, and I also have the travel version. When I found out that they had a travel version, I'm like, I am never using another shampoo again. I'm never using another conditioner again. So I had to get the big and small version. So when I travel, and you guys know I travel a lot, I would always have my favorite shampoo and my favorite conditioner. Okay, so let's start off with the shampoo. It looks like this. First off, let's talk about packaging. It is very cute. I love the muted colors. I love the pump. I love the size. It's 250 milliliters. This is the Root Rejuvenating Shampoo, and it works obviously with the conditioner that looks like this. And the conditioner is 200 mils, and it's just in a tube like this. With the shampoo, you basically just pump some out and work it into your hair like you would a regular shampoo. But with this product, you're focusing a lot on the scalp. You don't really need to focus on the hair so much, but you need to focus on the scalp and make sure that the scalp is getting all of the product, and every inch of your scalp is getting this product worked into it. Now, on the opposite side, with the conditioner, you're working the conditioner onto your hair, but nowhere near your scalp. The conditioner should not touch your scalp at all. So for example, if I was using this, I would pop 3 pumps, go like this, work it into my scalp, scrub, and then when I was done, rinse it out, and then go in with the conditioner, put some on my hand, rub it into my hand, and then just work it in like as if I was working a product into my hair. And then I usually just soap up my body, let the conditioner work into my hair, and then once I'm done soaping up my body, I'll just rinse everything off at the same time. The smell of these products, guys, they will change your life. They smell so, so good. And like I mentioned, all natural, holistic, thebomb.com. Seriously, if you guys try these products, I don't think you'll go back to like a conventional shampoo, a conventional conditioner, a conventional anything, because you'll really see the difference and you'll feel the difference, most importantly. So cute, mommy and baby. Aww. So the next product, like the sea salt scaler, I had never heard about, never even thought of the concept of putting a serum in my hair, only because usually when I think serum, I think face serum, eye serum, you know, stuff for skincare. But obviously, because this salon takes a skincare approach to the whole scalp, it makes total perfect sense and is one of those products that I was like, yeah, I should be doing that. So this is the Root Activator Scalp Serum. So this is what it looks like. So it basically looks like a tonic. It looks like a little tonic water. And when you open up the lid, you'll see that there's a metal ball roller. So all you do is you go like this after you come out of the shower and you've towel dried your hair. You kind of separate your hair as if you were doing the sea salt scaler again. So you'll open up your hair, separate it, and you rub this directly onto the scalp, and then you just massage it in with your fingers for about 10 seconds. The thing with this as well too is you can use it if you didn't just come out of the shower. So just say one day you want to give your hair an extra hydration boost and it's not your washing hair day, you can put it directly onto your scalp and rub it in as well. It doesn't necessarily only have to be used when your hair is wet. I like using it when my hair is wet because I feel like the product absorbs a lot better. What I love about this serum compared to other serums is that this is water soluble. If you've watched a lot of my other skincare videos, you'll know this as well, is that whenever I put face serum onto my skin, I always mix a few drops of water into the serum before I put it on my skin. And that's just because the water helps the product absorb better. Oil, sometimes the particles are too big to absorb into your skin. So because of that, I use water to help penetrate the product into my skin better, so that it's not just sitting on top of my skin, but it's working into my skin. So this is the same concept with this serum. If you're using an oil serum, it's probably not going to penetrate into your skin the way that you want it to, just because it can't. It's just too big to fit through the hole. But with a water-soluble serum like this one, because it's made up of water, it can penetrate into your hair and actually make a difference. So I love it. I love the way that you apply it too. It's really easy. Once I get out of the shower, I just separate my hair and roll it on. I don't have to have that oil on my hands, and it doesn't make my hands feeling dirty or anything like that. And so the last product that I picked up from them is this Damage Care Concentrate. It's also a heat protector, but it's also like a hair essence, which I've also talked about in terms of skincare on my channel. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. I have it on my hands now because I just have put it into my hair before I started filming, and it smells so good, guys. I can't even explain to you. I don't even know how to describe the scent, but it just smells so good. I basically use this in my hair to kind of tame any flyaways, just like the conditioner. I'm never gonna put this product on my actual scalp. I'll put this like on my hair as if I was putting conditioner in my hair, focused on the ends and just the mid shaft of my hair. And this is a great styling product. It's also a heat protector, and it also just helps to nourish and protect the hair. If you guys wanna see how I use any of the products in like a hair care routine, or the things that I do to upkeep my hair, just leave a comment down below letting me know, and I'll for sure do that for you guys. Hey guys, okay, so I just wanted to show you one final thing before I ended the video. If you're going into the salon and you don't want to pre-purchase a voucher, you can always put in the code on your booking reference, and then that will allow you to still get the 10% off. So for example, if you go to shop right here, it shows all of the products that they have. And if you, for example, want to put the voucher in your cart, you just go to add to cart. And then what you can do is you can go to checkout, and there'll be a little section where it asks you for the discount. And all you do is you type in ruthrchin, and as you can see, you'll get 10% off. Now, say you don't want to buy the voucher in advance, you'd rather just pay for it there. All you have to do is go right here to booking. Once you go to booking, in this little message section, you can just say ruthrchin discount code, and that will get you 10% off your service. Yeah, so this is where you guys can go. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget, you are so beautiful. Bye, guys.